Hey guys, I'm Millie from the customer experience team here at Adore, and I'm just chilling here with all of my children. I know that there are a lot and I am a spring chicken at 26, but here they are. As per these lovely little products in front of me, today we are going to be having a chat about Kerastase. All of your questions are about to be answered. Let's get into it. I guess Kerastase can be a little bit confusing and really overwhelming for someone who's just kind of stepping in and they're like, I just want shampoo. Nothing says shampoo. Please explain. It is a French brand. There are a lot of French words in there. I'm probably going to butcher them, but we're going to break down what the words mean, where you use them, how to use them, and how to choose the perfect one for you. Kerastase ranges from about $38 to at its highest is about $70. The reason why it is so expensive is you're getting the top of the top ingredients with formulas that are made by top scientists, by trichologists, by dermatologists in a packaging that is not just beautiful, that looks aesthetically pleasing, but is also super comprehensive and super concentrated. If you follow a simple principle of looking at their color ranges, they're all in families, and those families are how you can kind of differentiate, and those different colors are how you can tell the difference between each product. So that's kind of the easiest way that, if you're still getting a little bit confused with the names, you can kind of go by color. You absolutely do not have to take French lessons. So Balm is your shampoo, it is your first step. So your fondant is your conditioner. Pretty self-explanatory, but the cremes are obviously a cream-based product. And then moving on to the thermiques are the heat protectants. So in front of me, I've got all of the balms. The conditioners look like this little fellow, so the fondants. So they are the concentrated and high strength treatments, which we will talk about a little bit later. They also go into heat lotions, sprays, mousses. Let's have a bit of a chat about the families. We've kind of got one of each here. So we'll kick it off with our Blonde Absolute range. So this is one of the newer ranges from Kerastase. It is incredible for anyone with lightened or blonde hair, and especially incredible for those who want to use a toning shampoo but don't want to damage their hair and still want that utmost protection. They also have an incredible shampoo. It's Balm Lumiere, which is incredible for anyone who just wants a bit of a glow. So pretty much your Balm Ultraviolet is your purple toning shampoo. It's one of the only toning shampoos in Kerastase's range as well. So kicking it down, we've got Balm Density. So this is your Densifique. So it's pretty much your bodifying shampoo. Those customers who come to me and they're like, Millie, I can't get volume in my hair. My hair's super weighted. I just want my hair to have a nice little bit of oomph. Every other shampoo weighs my hair down. This is going to be your best friend. The conditioner as well as the mask are one of the only ones in the entire range that can actually go on the scalp without causing any of the hair to kind of feel really limp and feel really weighed down. So moving on to Balm Discipline. So the Discipline family, as per its name, it is our curly girl's best friend. There is also a sulfate-free version as well. If you're a curly head friend who prefers to straighten their hair, there's a leave-in protectant that will help to kind of smooth it down, really focus on that frizz, on hydrating the hair, and then there's also a leave-in that helps to boost up your curls. So if you don't have curly hair per se, but you're still someone who's wanting to help control and discipline that frizz and help with hydration, then the Discipline family is going to be the range for you as well. So the Nutritive family is the second largest range. It actually has 3 shampoos in it. So if you're someone with finer hair but you need that extra hydration, I would start with Balm Satin 1. If you're someone with kind of medium to average kind of thickness, then you would go Balm Satin 2. If you're someone who you're like, give me a river, Magistral is going to be your best friend. So the Resistance range is for anyone who has damaged hair like myself. If you've just started your blonde journey, if you're trying to finish your blonde journey, if you've had a hair disaster like myself, feel free to watch me explain that journey because that was a fun one. Our video will be linked. In the Resistance family, similar to the Nutritive family, it's broken up inside that family into 3 different parts. So you would start with your Bane Force Architect or Bane Force Architect, which is your kind of level 1 to 2 damage, and then it boosts up to level 2 to 3, which you would use Bane Extensioniste. And then if you have SOS, my hair is breaking, someone come save me kind of vibe, you're looking at damages level 3 to 4, and that's where you would go to Therapist. This is the new one. So the newest addition in the Kerastase family is the Genesis family. It is the new anti-hair fall range. I've actually been sneakily using this one for probably the last 2 weeks, and she's incredible. I hate to say it. I hate to be back on it. I love trying other new products and I try and get away from Kerastase, but she pulls me back in. The Genesis range has a shampoo, a conditioner, and a scalp leave-in, which, by the way, the colors of this and the scent, oh, beautiful. I'm in love. The main purpose of the Genesis range is to help stop hair fall, versus the Donsifik is more about feeling like your hair is fuller. One of my faves. Okay, now that I've mentioned the scent on this one, I do have to touch on all of the other scents. What happens with Kerastase, it is an aromatic experience. Most of them follow almost kind of a floral kind of scent. There are the odd occasion, like Donsifik is more, it's more of like a musk almost. France is known for its perfumes. It's known for their scents, and Kerastase definitely fall back on that. The Chronologist range is the creme de la creme. You are getting a little bit of technology and a little bit of all of the best parts of all of the range in one product. Chronologist is that little bit more expensive, so you are treating yourself. If you're someone who doesn't just have one main hair concern, if overall your hair's pretty good, but you want a little bit of this, you want a little bit of that, that's where you're gonna go to the top of the top, and you're gonna go to the bougie of the bougie, and you are going to say hello to Chronologist. Chronologist is also one of the ranges where it is incredible for mature hair. Part of the ingredients, and I believe, I could be saying it wrong, it's Absini. Part of the ingredient is actually found in thousands of feet underneath the water. They bring it up. It's a full thing, and that's why this one costs a little bit more expensive as well. So the Reflection range is for anyone with colored hair, be it brown, red, gold, black, however you want to color your hair. Reflection is going to have your back. Reflection is incredible at providing shine, smells great, looks cute, very nice.
Attention, testing of the fire alarm system is now complete.
Thank you. Now please leave.
System.
Most important with the Reflection range is that it is, of course, color safe. Its main job is to look after your fresh color, is to look after your color until you get back into the salon. The Specifique family are all about your scalp health. This one in particular, Barn de Valent, is incredible for anyone with an oilier scalp. Anyone who comes to me and goes, I have to wash my hair every day. So the other 3 in the range are Barn Anti-Peculiar, which is incredible for anyone who struggles with dandruff. Even if you're just going through a dandruff phase, you've got your Donsifik for your, I just want my hair to feel a little bit fuller. You've got your Genesis for, oh, okay, my hair is kind of starting to fall out. And then you've got Barn Prevention for those who are like, oh no, my hair is falling out. And then the last one in the Specifique range, the Dermocalm range, which is great for anyone with a sensitized scalp. Sometimes you'll find that, say, if you get a color, your scalp feels a little bit red, a little bit irritated. It just helps to soothe the scalp. So I always recommend Barn Dermocalm for anyone with a sensitized scalp. So when you think Specifique, think specific scalp concerns. The Soleil range is only available during the summer seasons. If you're a swimmer, if you're someone who runs, if you're someone who's in the outdoors a lot, it's got UV protection in it, guys. It's actually going to help to prevent from any damage that the sun may cause your hair. To go on from the Specifique range, it also includes the Initialist serum. It's kind of like fertilizer for the scalp. It just helps to provide the best environment for your hair. So if you're someone who finds that you really struggle with getting hair growth, or if you really struggle to kind of have the best version that your hair can be, this one's a really great additive. It's kind of just like a supplement. So the Elixir Ultime, this range is all about shine. It's an oil-based range, and they're looking to help get the shiniest version of your hair possible. The Elixir Ultime oil is actually one of my all-time favorites. You can add it into your lotions. You can use it as a heat protectant. You can put it in wet. You can put it in dry. Not only that, but it lasts forever and a day. You only need, quite literally, that's probably almost too much. It was just about half a pump, and you can just give it a bit of a zhuzh. Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I may have doused my hair in this one before the video. It's just so good. And I always find, you know, during the day, if my ends need a little bit of a top up, or if I just really need that scent, if I need a bit of a pick me up, I'll just kind of apply a little bit and go on with my day. So there are intense scalp treatments in a couple of the each different ranges. They will all have their family name and then end in cures. So they're little ampules that you'll apply to the scalp. There's ones that are in 6 weeks, there's ones that are in 12 weeks, and there's even ones that are up to 6 months long. They are a bit more of a commitment. You are looking at a couple $100 per box. I hope that the Kerastase families are now a little bit more clear. So if you have any further questions about any of the Kerastase families, please feel free to leave a comment. And as usual, guys, have a smashing day. I'm just gonna go with my children. Bye. By the way, guys, if you want to see any further content from us, please have a click through here, and surely that will help you out. See you.